John, really difficult conditions for a football match. It was pretty attritional at times. You've taken a point. What's your view?
Great day for flying a kite. Very difficult today, very difficult. First half, we had the wind with us, we couldn't control the ball. Second half, you seen how bad it was when it was blown away from players. For instance, we did the hard part, we got a great goal ourselves, and they didn't have a goal in them. You know, the truth be known, they were a lot better first half, as we were against the wind. In the second half, they didn't have a goal in them, and then unfortunately it's an own goal. You know, Seamus tries to clear the net post and comes off his knee and loops in. Disappointing because it's not a great cross. It's probably one of the worst set plays they've put in today. Some good ones in the first half. So it's very, very disappointing, and you feel like you're being punched in the stomach, to be honest. And you're being so close to getting 3 points. We worked ever so hard second half, played a lot better. And then, you know, you get a kick in the face, or slap in the teeth, or whatever you want to call it. From you know, an own goal.
We can't not talk about the conditions. You've touched on it there. Just how hard was it for your players to control the ball, even basic stuff?
It was very, very difficult. You know, it's difficult for Buzzer because the pitch didn't get done when it should because of the lockdown, the first lockdown. So you're always playing catch up after that. And the pitch today with the wind, it was virtually impossible to try and play any kind of passing. And you know, both teams decided to be fair, against the wind. I don't think they did too much with the wind. But it's always going to be difficult these days like that. You know, you're looking for a bounce there, a bounce there. You know, we got a good goal, a great goal, and you know, you think that's enough to win it, and then 15 minutes to go and you're back to square one.
That finish from Seamus Coley, does that deserve to win any game?
I think it does. You know, and there's a lot of battling performances there, you know. Considering how hard it was to play, you know, I thought we defended magnificently. You know, Nathan's had very little to do. The lads have worked hard in midfield. A few carrying knocks, you know, Paul Smith went off with hamstring. T. Morgan did exceptionally well when he came on. And you just need that little bit of luck in the box, and today we didn't get it.
Is those little accumulations of injuries starting to become a concern? I know Smith has gone off, Matt Butcher went off again.
It is, but you know, we won't be the only team in the leagues who suffer from this now with the amount of games that we're playing. And you know, you're not getting time to really let things settle down. You're into the next game more or less straight away. And so, listen, we'll just patch them up and get on with as best we can, have a good goal against Crib.
You've responded every time you've had a result you've been disappointed with this season. You had a great victory last time out, 4 points from the 2 games. If it'd been the other way around with a win at home and a point at Doncaster, you'd probably be pretty happy, wouldn't you?
No, not when you've been leading in this game. And the way we played it, we thought it deserved to be Doncaster. Once we took the lead in this game, we've only got ourselves to blame for not defending the corner. We only had one corner in the second half to go from. That's the disappointing thing. And you know, with the height and strength we've got, we shouldn't be conceding a goal along the floor, which is what it was. You know, them ones get cleared at the net post routinely. You know, it's very, very disappointing goal to receive.
You've just dropped out of the playoff places, I think, but there's only a point in it. It's going to go to the wire, this, isn't it? We're not going to predict anything at this stage. There's so many games left.
It's a long way to go. You know, we're just looking at the next game. You know, that's since the Bristol game, we failed to capitalise on playing at home. Maybe we'll have better luck away from them.
You're not winning the games like you were at home, but you're not really losing them either.
No.
Would you rather win one, lose one than draw?
Yeah, of course you would. You know, from a points perspective, it's just very, very frustrating when you get yourself into a winning position and then you feel as though we've shot ourselves in the foot, really, because they haven't done a lot to get back into the game. I mean, they offered nothing on our goal. Our keeper hasn't made a save of any description in the second half. So, you know, you could argue that they haven't had much to do either, their keeper. But we've got our goal. And you know, that's why it's very, very sickening to take, to be honest. And you can probably tell by the tone of my voice.